Hi, this time I would like to tell you the story about Mr. Fishman. I'm not sure whether you had the same childhood like mine, but we had that person, Mr. Fishman, who was an elderly person with amazing smile, who would tell us stories, and he always had some sweets or candy for us. And Mr. Fishman had a huge suitcase. He was carrying that huge suitcase with him all the time. And we were very curious to know uh, what was inside, but he would never open his suitcase in front of us. So the children decided, and I was one of them, to exchange his suitcase by one of with, by another suitcase and find out exactly what he had inside. So one of the children I had the same suitcase at home, and one week when Mr. Fishman came around telling his stories about dragons and magician, and for a second we even forgot about our plan to exchange his suitcase by our suitcase by his, but we were so curious, so we didn't care. Mr. Fishman turned around for a second and we exchanged our suitcase. And at that moment, we simply ran away to a very to a far place to find out about what exactly he had in his suitcase. We go to that to a very far place and we opened that suitcase, and for and we were quite uh, amazed to see that the suitcase was full of photos of people like Mr. Fishman. Very, very short, very elderly people with a quite strange face, and very bright blue eyes. And the amazing stuff was like every one of them looked the same but different, and all of them had amazing smile on their faces. And we could feel that that Mr. Fishman somehow was connected to every one of them, and those people were everywhere telling stories to children and giving sweets to the children. We closed the suitcase, that suitcase, and we came back, and without Mr. Fishman knowing, we exchanged back the suitcase. And Mr. Fishman was telling his stories, and he was still giving away his sweets. And at the end, he told us a story, amazing story about people who are all over the world telling children amazing stories and giving sweets and making children happy. We understood every word he was saying because we opened his suitcase, we knew his secrets, and we felt so embarrassed for what we have done. And Mr. Fishman looked at us like he knew our secrets, but he simply smiled and gave us another sweet. I still remember this story. I still remember Mr. Fishman. I hope you or your children will meet one day somebody like Mr. Fishman, because I'm sure that somebody like Mr. Fishman is still around, telling stories and giving sweet children, and by that making them happy. It made me happy. I hope the story will make you happy. See you. Bye bye.